Hi everyone, I'm William from One of Your Heroes, and tonight we'll be running 1 mile, which is 4 laps around this parking lot, in honor of Firefighter Charles Swank of the Washington Township Fire Department in Dublin, Ohio. Firefighter Swank's last alarm was December 8th, 2022, and he passed away shortly after suffering a medical episode and collapse when he was at a mandatory training in Pensacola, Florida. Firefighter Swank was then transported to his local hospital, where he later passed away due to a heart attack. Unfortunately, Firefighter Swank passed away at just the young age of 39 years old. Firefighter Swank leaves behind many loving friends and family, as well as 5 children and a wife that will all miss him deeply. I'll be giving his family the flag in the morning tonight, as well as a handwritten note. He was also a decorated combat war veteran, and he earned a bronze medal for serving in Afghanistan and Iraq. He's known to light up every single room he was in and bring joy to everyone. And unfortunately, he was only on this world for a short time, but he left a huge imprint on everyone's life. And I'm so thankful to him for that. Before I begin my run tonight, I'd like to say a quick prayer in his honor.
So good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us. Tonight, Morgan is running 1 mile, which is 4 laps around the parking lot in honor and memory of Firefighter Charles Swank of the Washington Township Fire Department out of Dublin, Ohio. His last alarm was December 8th, 2022, and he experienced a medical emergency while at a mandatory firefighter training in Pensacola, Florida. Firefighter Swank passed away due to a heart attack and leaves behind a wife and 5 children. He was also a decorated combat veteran from the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, and was only 39 years old at the time of his passing. Morgan is joined tonight by her principal and is being followed by the Ocean County Sheriff's Department, who we thank for assisting us with this run. So for those of you who have been following us, we thank you. It's been a very trying and difficult week for first responders. We've lost several in the past week or week and a half or so. This is a very difficult time of the year to lose anyone, and we give our heartfelt sympathy to everyone who is grieving during this time. It is our hope that by doing this mile that we can bring some peace and comfort to the family and friends of Firefighter Swank, and to let them know that their hero will not be forgotten. Morgan's just finishing up her second lap. She'll be doing 4 tonight around the parking lot, which is the equivalent of 1 mile. Like I said, tonight Morgan is running with the principal from her middle school, who has been nice enough to join us on most of these runs and to show support for fallen heroes. We also have the Brick Police Department joining us now as well. So as was mentioned before, Firefighter Swank was a decorated combat veteran from Iraq and Afghanistan. He was well loved in his community, and this is just a devastating loss. He leaves behind a wife and 5 children, and we certainly are keeping all of them in our thoughts and prayers during this difficult time as they grieve. Again, it is our hope that Morgan's run tonight will show that their hero will never be forgotten, and even though we may not be close proximity-wise, this loss is felt by those near and far. A little bit hard to see with the bright lights of the police car, but Morgan's finishing her 3rd mile. I'm sorry, her 3rd lap. And this is the final lap. So we thank everybody for joining us tonight as we are filming, and Morgan is running this 1 mile for firefighter Charles Swank. It is our hope that this 1 mile run will bring comfort to the family and bring them some sense of peace to know that their loved one is remembered. I think it's important. We've had a great show from the community supporting Morgan in these runs for fallen heroes, and it just goes to pay tribute to those who put their lives on the line for us every single day, and to say thank you, that you are appreciated and you're recognized. Great job, Morgan. Do you have any final thoughts or words for the family of firefighter Swank and his loved ones?
First, So, I'd like to express my love and sympathy to the family of Firefighter Swank, and I appreciate you being so very brave through these difficult times. And I understand it's extremely hard to lose someone, and I thank you for being so brave and dealing with all of this trauma through these times. Second, I'd like to personally thank Firefighter Swank for all of his good actions and making an amazing imprint on everyone's life and lighting up every single room he walked into. Though unfortunately he was here for such little time, and it is extremely sad, and I'd give anything for him to have some more time on this earth. And I'm sure hundreds of thousands of other people would as well. Finally, I'd like to have a 21-second moment of silence, like the 21 gun salute, 1 second representing one amazing thing that Firefighter Swank has done in his life, followed by a prayer. If you'd like to join me, please bow your heads now. Dear God, I pray that you watch over the family of our fallen first responder, Firefighter Swank, and I pray that you bring them peace and comfort through this time. And I also pray that you watch over Firefighter Swank and ensure that he has made it to heaven safely, and let him know that he's in all of our hearts and we all miss him so deeply. I also pray that you watch over all first responders around the world and put a shield of protection over their head as they risk their lives every single day just to protect the citizens of America and the rest of the world, waking up every single morning to go to their dangerous jobs, risking their lives. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Finally, I'd like to thank my school's principal for coming out and running with me tonight, and I appreciate her going out to so many of my runs and doing that for me, and supporting me and honoring all of these losses, unfortunately, with all these first responders. I'd also like to thank all of my local first responders, including my local sheriff's office and my local police department, for coming out and always supporting me and honoring me. I'd like to also thank my local fire departments for always doing their best to come out and help me. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Bye.